What if I told you that your brain is glitching right now, like literally this second, and you don't even realize it? You think you're in control of your body, but here's the dark truth. You're not. Your brain is a beautiful mess of evolutionary shortcuts, biological errors, and literal malfunctions that happen every single day. And most people go their entire lives without knowing why. But not you, because today we're exposing the glitches. Let me paint you a picture. You're waking up. Maybe it's a Monday. Maybe it's New Year's Day after you destroyed your liver the night before. Doesn't matter. You stretch your arms above your head feeling like the main character, and then bam, you smack your elbow on your headboard, and suddenly it feels like someone just tased your entire arm. That electric shock shooting from your fingertips all the way up to your shoulder. You freeze, you panic. Did I just break something? Am I dying? Nope, you just hit your funny bone. And spoiler alert, there is absolutely nothing funny about it. Here's where it gets weird. Your funny bone isn't even a bone. It's a nerve. Specifically, the ulnar nerve. And for some bizarre reason, evolution decided to leave this nerve completely exposed right at your elbow. No muscle, no fat, just raw nerve hanging out, waiting to ruin your day. Every other part of your arm, protected. But your elbow? Nah. Evolution said good luck with that and moved on. So when you bump it, you're literally compressing this nerve, and your brain freaks out and sends a jolt of electricity through your arm like you just stuck your finger in a socket. The good news? It's harmless. The bad news? It's going to keep happening. Forever. And if you've ever hit your funny bone and thought you had permanent nerve damage, comment below. I panicked. Because I know you did. We all did. Alright, so after that electrocution experience, you decide you need a few more minutes of sleep. You set an alarm. You close your eyes. You're drifting off into dreamland, feeling peaceful, calm, relaxed. And then your body violently jerks you awake like you just fell off a cliff. This is called a hypnic jerk. And if you've never experienced this, you're either lying or you're not human. Because this glitch happens to literally everyone. Here's what's going on. As you're falling asleep, your muscles start to relax. Your heart rate slows down. Your brain is transitioning from awake mode to sleep mode. But somewhere in that transition, your brain has a full-blown panic attack. It misinterprets your relaxing muscles as you losing control. Maybe falling, maybe dying. Who knows? So it sends an emergency signal to your entire body to jolt you awake, just in case you're about to, I don't know, fall out of a tree. Which, by the way, you're not. You're in a bed, in a house, probably wearing SpongeBob pajamas. But your brain doesn't care. It's still running on caveman software. And wait until you hear the part. Some people report having dreams right before the jerk happens. Like you're walking in your dream, you trip, and boom, you jerk awake. Is your brain predicting the jerk and planting the dream, or is the dream causing the jerk? Nobody knows. And honestly, that's terrifying. Drop a comment if you've ever had a hypnic jerk so violent you thought you were being attacked. Because same. Okay, this one's going to make some of you mad. But here's a glitch most people don't even think about. Left-handed people. Now, before the lefties in the comments start rioting, hear me out. 90% of humans are right-handed. 90%. That means 1 out of every 10 people is walking around with a brain that decided, nah, I'm going to wire this differently. And scientists still don't fully understand why. Here's what we do know. Your dominant hand is decided before you're even born. It's a combination of genetics, prenatal brain development, and maybe some environmental factors thrown in. But the wildest part? You don't learn to be left-handed. Your brain just picks a side while you're still chilling in the womb. And for most of human history, being left-handed was seen as cursed. In ancient Rome, left-handedness was literally associated with being a bad person. Christianity carried that stigma for centuries. Even today, most tools, desks, scissors, and even can openers are designed for right-handed people. So if you're left-handed, congrats. You're living proof that your brain glitched in the womb. And society has been low-key punishing you for it ever since. Lefties, drop a comment and let me know the most annoying right-handed thing you've had to deal with. I'm genuinely curious. All right, let's get dark for a second. You're sitting at your desk. Or maybe you just opened a window. You take a deep breath of fresh air, and suddenly it feels like someone just stabbed you in the lung. Sharp, intense, terrifying. You freeze. Is this a heart attack? Did my lung collapse? Am I dying? Nope. It's just another glitch, and it's called precordial catch syndrome. Here's the kicker. It has nothing to do with your heart or lungs. It's a pinched nerve in your chest. That's it. A nerve gets pinched between your ribs and your brain interprets it as catastrophic pain. And the worst part, it happens randomly. You could be sitting, standing, breathing, doesn't matter. Your body just decides, you know what? Let's make this person think they're dying for the next 2 minutes. Some doctors say taking one deep breath can stop it instantly. But when you're already in pain, the last thing you want to do is take a deep breath. So most people just sit there, panicking, taking shallow breaths until it passes. I didn't know this was a real thing until researching this video. I thought I was the only one. Comment below if you've experienced this and never told anyone because you were too scared. Because I know I'm not alone. You ever walk into a room and completely forget why you went in there? Yeah, that's not you being dumb, that's your brain literally resetting itself. It's called the doorway effect. Here's how it works. When you walk through a doorway, your brain sees it as a transition between environments. And to help you focus on the new environment, it clears out some of the mental clutter from the old one. But sometimes it clears too much. And suddenly, you're standing in your kitchen like, why am I here? What was I doing? Am I losing my mind? This glitch happens to everyone. Stress makes it worse. Multitasking makes it worse. But it's not a sign of memory loss or low intelligence. It's just your brain being a little too aggressive with the delete button. The funny part? As soon as you walk back through the doorway, you remember. Because your brain reloads the old environment and suddenly, boom, the memory's back. If this has happened to you today, comment, I glitched. Let's see how many of us are walking around like broken NPCs. Final glitch, and this one is personal. You're looking for your phone. You check your pockets. You check the couch. You check the table. You're about to have a meltdown, and then you realize it's in your hand the entire time. Or maybe you're looking for your cereal in the pantry. You swear it's not there. Your mom walks over, reaches in and pulls it out, right where you were looking. This glitch is called inattentional blindness, and it's your brain's way of filtering out what it thinks is irrelevant information. The problem? Sometimes it filters out the thing you're actively looking for. Your brain does this all the time, by the way. Right now, you can't see your nose. Even though it's literally in your field of vision, your brain just deletes it, because it's not important. But when you're stressed, tired, or distracted, your brain starts deleting the wrong things. And suddenly you can't find your keys even though they're in the ignition. It's not stupidity, it's just your brain being a little too efficient. So there you have it. 6 real-life glitches your brain is running right now. And the craziest part? These aren't bugs, they're features. Your brain is doing exactly what evolution designed it to do. It's just that evolution didn't account for you living in a world with doorways, laptops, and SpongeBob pajamas. If this video made you realize your brain is a beautiful duster, smash that subscribe button. Because here at the Curiosity Beast, we expose the uncomfortable truths your biology doesn't want you to know. Drop a comment telling me which glitch shocked you the most. And if you've experienced all 6 today, you're officially broken. Congratulations. I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious, Beast.